AITA for telling my parents they don't get to ask questions and blow up when they dislike the answers. My parents are messy people. They were together for years, had my brother, 28M, and broke up when he was 8 but stayed married, just not living together, and neither filed for divorce. They ended up getting back together after a few years and had me, 17F. But they were over for good by the time I was 1 and had finally filed for divorce. Both got into other relationships and then cheated on those other relationships with each other before finally settling into the marriages they're currently in. I was 8 when my mom got married and 10 when my dad got married. Those relationships had started 2/3 years before the marriages. My mom's husband had 2 kids when he met my mom, both younger than me. Together they had 2 more kids who are now 7 and 4 years old. My dad's wife had 3 kids technically when they got married. One is her stepkid who sees her as her mom, the other 2 are her bio kids from the marriage with the stepkid's father. Together they have a 5-year-old and they have taken in his wife's 2 nephews from her sibling who died and they adopted them. There has been this tug of war between sides for as long as I can remember them being together. My brother noped out of it, and could, by the time it started. But I was stuck with it. My mom and dad wanted me to prefer their side, shove their kids and stepkids down my throat so I'd have a stronger relationship with either side. They compete for me to show the most attention to their family. They make it into something crazy and way too complicated. Like I'm supposed to see dad's side as true siblings, even the non-bio ones, and love them more than anything else according to my dad. And according to my mom, it's her side I feel that way about. They have always asked which siblings I prefer, or they ask leading questions about which side I prefer where it's not directly asking me that, but you know that's what it's about. 2 days ago we had this meeting with people from my school. It's my senior year and I have an AITA for school, for speech and reading. During the meeting they brought personal stuff into it and it spilled out more once we left. They directly asked me which siblings I prefer and who I'm the closest to. How do I really feel, blah. I told them my brother is the only sibling I really love. That he's my favorite family member and really the only sibling I have a connection to. That I see him more than they realize. They were shocked. Not only about my answer but the fact my brother and I stayed close and see each other when he doesn't ever see any of the other kids. Then my parents got pissed. They started yelling and that's when I told them they can't ask questions and then blow up at me when they don't like my answers. My parents said they can do what they like as my parents and they made it another big deal yesterday. Where I had my mom on the phone and since I was at dad's he was harassing me about it yesterday. AITA, like and subscribe, comment your opinion or ideas. Bye for now.